Hey guys, this movie, and I'm just gonna call it Rec. I know it's short for record, I know it's short for recording. I'm just gonna call it Rec because I think it sounds cooler. I watched it, and basically, I was blown away. I just want to keep this review as my first impression of it. I want to keep this review as what I thought of it, and not necessarily just where I talk about the movie. I just want to praise this movie to death. I cannot tell you guys enough how great of a movie this was. I was really impressed by Rec, and it just shows how much, I don't know, it's just really changed my opinion on horror movies now. Like, it's in my top 5 horror movies of all time at this moment. It's, in my opinion, the best movie to come out this decade. And I seriously doubt anything that's going to come out between now and December 31st is going to pass it. So, it's official. This is the best horror movie to come out in the first decade of the 21st century. Okay, that's undebatable, in my opinion. I honestly think that if you watch this, you aren't going to be able to debate that there's any movie that's come out this decade that's any better than it. But also, I don't think it's debatable that it's, in my opinion, I know a lot of people are going to seem very doubtful when I say this, and I'm kind of hesitating to say this too. I would go as far to say that this is one of the scariest movies ever made, and this is one of the best horror films of all time. Of all time. I said it. I don't hardly ever say this about movies, and I never say this about new horror movies, but this movie scared the hell out of me. Okay, I literally had to watch several scenes like this. Okay, I was peeking through my fingers, and I haven't done this since I first watched Poltergeist when I was 6 or 7 years old. Okay, that's how effective this movie is. It's extremely effective. It's scary as hell. I cannot praise this movie enough, honestly. If you guys have not seen this, check it out. I think no matter what kind of horror fan you are, you basically have to see it. It should satisfy fans of old horror movies because it's not a remake and it's really original. I mean, the handheld camera type of thing can lay off a lot of people, but I think it's original, in the way it's done. I think it's scary, which is what horror fans want. And obviously, if you don't like old cheesy horror movies, that won't bother you either because it's new. Again, I cannot tell you how great this movie is. If you haven't seen it, you need to check it out this Halloween. It will scare the living hell out of you like it did me. I mean, I have not been this scared since the first time I saw Poltergeist. I have not been this scared since, first time I saw Psycho, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, all those classics. I got the same reaction when I saw this, except this is after I've watched Cannibal Holocaust, High Tension, Irreversible. Okay, this is after I've seen all that, and yet I was still scared like I was 6 or 7 years old. That's how effective this movie is, and I'll say this again. One of the scariest movies ever made, and one of the greatest horror films of all time. That's it. Take that for what you will. I think you need to see it, so thanks for watching. Goodbye.